Hey everybody, Justin from Playing Board Games here. It has been some time since I have recorded some Marvel Legendary content, and I am excited. I am back, and I am ready to play some Marvel Legendary for you all. Today we're going up against Annihilus. He has Mass Momentum 2, which I have the handy dandy sheet right here. Wow. So Momentum is Mass Momentum. He gets +2 attack for each villain currently in the city that entered a new city space this turn. So he becomes a bit of an angry boy. His Master Strike is reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain and enters the city, captures a bystander and moves forward an extra space before doing any ambush ability. So we're going to be on to an attack non-stop thing coming here from Annihilus. We have Pulse Waves from the negative zone as our scheme. It's pretty simple. Schemes 1, 3, 5, 7. Heroes in the HQ cost 1 less. Villains attack 1 less. 2, 4, 6, 8. The opposite. We get to we add positives to each of them. They cost 1 more, and villains get 1 more attack. So should be a pretty good time. Let's see what our starting HQ is. We have Time Loop Experiments. This is Brainstorm. It's a Fantastic Four gray card, costs 2, 1 money, draw a card, then put a card from your hand on top of your deck. With, if you played another tech card, Woman Out of Time, which is handy dandy sheet here. After you use this card's ability, set it aside at the beginning of your next turn, play this card a second time, then discard it. Next card here is we have another Time Loop Experiments. Human Torch from Fantastic Four United. It's a 4-cost Fantastic Four blue card. Makes 2 money, 0 plus attack. Focus 2, KO up to 2 wound cards from your hand, enter discard pile. Focus 6, you get +6 and gain a wound. +6 attack, that is. We got the Thing, just like it says on the tin. 4-cost Fantastic Four green card. 2 plus buy. Fantastic Four, you get +1 more buy. Focus 3, you get +2 attack. And the last one we got here is Brainstorm, Reprogram Doombot Legions. It's a 6-cost Fantastic Four gray card. 3 attack. If you played a Fantastic Four card, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck. If you do, KO one of them and put the other back. Okay. I haven't played this game in a while, but I do know that Brainstorm seems like my kind of girl. It's going to be a good time. So Scheme Twist, negative Pulse. So heroes get -1. And they all cost 1 less, which is actually really good for our first turn. On a Scheme Twist, I'm pretty sure, it's been a while since I've played, I put a card from my hand, I put a card in the reserve on the bottom of the deck. So let me just make sure that that is true. Let me just get my handy dandy rules. Says Master Strike, I draw another. Scheme Twist, I put a hero that costs 6 or less on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I think we're going to get rid of this Human Torch and keep the Thing. I think the Thing is a bit more versatile. We got Borrow from the Future. This is a Brainstorm card. Fantastic Four blue, 3 cost. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or more, draw it. Otherwise, discard it or put it back. 1 attack, another blue, Woman Out of Time. Okay. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buy power. So we can buy both of these. So we'll buy one of them. They cost 1 less this turn. And that's replaced with Invisible One from Fantastic Four. It's red. 2 plus buy. If you played any cards that cost 4 this turn, you get +2 money. Focus 4, rescue a bystander, and then you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Alright, we're going to grab another one of these. I like drawing cards. We have Psylord. What does Psylord have to say? So, Interdimensional Rescue, 2 attack, it's a red card, costs 4, focus 1, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get +2 attack, rescue it, and shuffle this card from the bystander stack into the villain deck. Play another red, man out of time. Okay, we have 3 money left, and I think I'm going to buy the Thing with that money. We have another Doombot Legion. Okay. Honestly, that was a great first turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Evil card coming up here is a Master Strike. So with the Master Strike, going back to Annihilus over here, we're going to reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, he captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city. Capture the bystander and moves forward an extra space. So he's going to capture a bystander. And that bystander is Sunspot. We're going to reveal another card. So he currently has 12 attack. We just have a hand ninja. Okay. Well, on the plus side, we have 3 attack, which we're going to use to defeat a hand ninja. And I think we're going to defeat this guy. So when we defeat him, we get +1 buy. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we're going to pick up this probably Invisible Woman, I think. I think we're going to pick up the Invisible Woman. Okay. Honestly, that's a pretty good turn 1 and turn 2. The game knew I haven't played in a while, so it said, hey, Justin, I'm going to give you some good luck. We don't have a lot of attack, but we have a lot of card draw and money production, which in turn, in theory, should go with attack, especially with these focus cards. Focus cards are really good. It's a really good mechanic, so we're excited to try it out. 3, 6... Evil card for the turn is none other than Spider Slayer. Fight. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Put at any that cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest back on top in any order. Okay, well, we're going to have a pretty similar turn. And I think we're going to defeat this Spider Slayer. And we're going to look at the top 2. The 2 of them each cost 2, so we're going to put them back into our hand. The rest back in any order. Cost 2 or less. Perfect. Let's move these attack guys over here because we're done with them. So we're going to start with this. We're going to make 1 money, then draw a card, then put a card from our hand on top of our deck. Then we're going to put back one of these shield agents. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to draw a card, and then we're going to put that guy back. But this is going to be a woman at a time, so we're just going to chuck her over here. But we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think we're going to want to get some damage going. So we're going to grab this. Luckily our damage, because on 1 player, this guy has a lot of... He has 6 henchmen in the deck instead of other guys, so our damage output needs to be pretty low until it comes time to deal with Annihilus himself. Spider Slayers. Alright, so we're going to start with her, woman at a time. We're going to draw a card. And then we're going to put a card from our hand back on top of our deck. And I think realistically, we were going to put back this damage, I think? Yeah, we'll put back that damage. And then she gets discarded. Okay, so we're going to start with a thing. 2. And then we're going to play Invisible Woman. So we are currently at 6 money. Because we get +2 from this. Because we played another card that costs 4. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is actually perfect, okay? So we're going to then do focus 4. So we're going to spend 4 of our money because we have 10. So that leaves us down with 6 again. So we're going to rescue a bystander. And that bystander is Comic Book Keeper. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of your choice gains 1 of them that costs 3 or less. Put the rest back in any order. So we have a Time Loop Experiments. This one costs 4. This one costs 4. So we're going to gain that, which works very well with our plan here. And then we get to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. So we're going to KO one of these shield agents. I'm trying a new thing where I'm going to keep damage around and leave money and remove money from my deck first. And then we're going to go 6 and we're going to buy one of these. Hey, it's the thing! Who would have thought? Who could have seen this coming? He asks. 2. Hope life has been good for everybody who was like, oh my god, Justin released another Marvel Legendary video. I can't wait to watch this. I hope life has been very good for you. Because life has been pretty good for me. I'm getting married in 13 days at the time of this video, at the time of the recording for this video. And I'm going to be recording enough today that I'm going to be married. I'm going to be married and I'm going to be not married when the video comes out, but I'm going to be married in real life. Master Strike. So, Master Strike, again, is really the top card of the villain deck. It is a Scheme Twist. So it just stays on top, but then we're going to draw this Scheme Twist. So this Scheme Twist, we're now at 2. So everything gets +1 cost and +1 attack. All right. We're going to start with this. We're going to draw a card. And then we're going to put back one of... Ooh. Interesting. I'm going to put back one of these guys. And then we're going to play this Doom, reprogrammed Doombot Legions. So we played another Fantastic Four card. So we're currently at 1 money and 3 attack, just for reference. So I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my deck, look at the synergy. I'm going to KO this one and then put the other one back. And then we're going to drop down this thing. So we get +1 money. So we're currently sitting at, well, we'll have 1 extra. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're currently at 4 money. We're going to be at 5 money. And then we're going to be at 5 attack. So I think we're going to spend 4 of it to defeat the Spider Slayer. So we'll look at the top 2 cards of our deck, draw each that costs 2. We'll put any into my hand that costs 2. Which is not a bad deal, to be honest. Okay. So we currently have 1 attack remaining but 4 money. So we're going to do this. We'll draw a card and put another card back. They're both shield agents, so I'm just going to put 1 down. Which puts us up to 5 money. And then this is going to be a woman at a time, so she's going to go hang out over here. So we can go to 6 money. So we have some choices to make. So we can drop 3 in here, which is not going to allow us to kill this guy. But we could go 3 and 3, which puts us up to 5, which is enough to kill him. Is Sunspot good enough? I mean, we could just KO Sunspot. Whereas, like, Sunspot could just be here to die. Alternatively, we can buy another thing, which is probably just better for us in the long run. So let's pick up another thing. Oh my god, it's Invisible Woman. Who would have thought? Not I. Alright, what do we got here? Scheme Twist. Alright, everything is -1, +1. We gotta put a card at the bottom. I forgot to do that last time. So we're just gonna do it twice now, okay? We know what Human Torch does. We know what Thing does. Okay. So we're going to start here, we're going to draw a card. And then we're going to put a card from our hand on top of our deck. I suppose we're going to put this shield agent. She gets discarded. We're at 1 money. This guy's currently at 10 attack. I don't know, we're not there yet. I think we need to grab a Human Torch so we can get there. So then we're going to drop down this guy, Interdimensional Rescue. Focus 1. I can reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get +2. Rescued and shuffle the top card from the bystander stack into the... If you rescue it. Okay. That's very unlikely to hit in solo. However, it does allow us to look at the top card of the deck for 1. I mean, the 1's a kind of a resource that you're left with a lot. So we'll draw a card. And we're going to put this back. And we do have a woman at a time, because we had that cost, we already had that gray from earlier. And then we're going to play Invisible Woman, which puts us up to 4. And everything costs 1 less this turn. Sorry, this actually puts us up to 6, because we played another card that costs 4. So we go to 9. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this ability again. So this puts us down to 5. We can buy him. We can buy another one of those. That's probably what we're going to do. We're probably going to buy another one of these, the Doombot Legion. So we're going to spend 4 of this to go down to 5. So we're going to rescue a bystander. When you rescue this bystander, gain a sidekick. Our sidekick is just a regular traditional one. And then we're going to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. We're going to burn another shield trooper. We're going to get rid of another. I'm doing, like I said, I'm trying the thing out. I'm trying the thing out. And then we have 5 remaining. I mean, I probably should just buy him, huh? No, we're going to go for just... It's 3 damage. 3 damage is a lot. Another thing, you say? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Man, I love Marvel Legendary. It's been a time, but I'm very happy to be back. All right, 1, 2, 3. Evil card for the turn is some Spider Slayers. All right, we have a woman at a time, so we'll draw a card, put a card from our hand on top of our deck. I suppose it actually can be this Shield Trooper. Okay. This gets discarded. We have 1 money. All right. No, sorry. I'm gonna switch that. I want to because I have this guy. So we're gonna look at the top 2 cards of our deck. Because and then I'm gonna trash one. Seems good. We've lost what? 4 cards. We're at 3. We can go to 4. So I'm going to spend our 4 to rescue a bystander. Look at the top 3. Any of the gain 3 or less. Okay, so we have a new one here. Avert Future Tragedy, Psylord. It's a 3-cost Fantastic Four, yellow. 2 by 0 attack. Focus 2. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, you get +3 KO it and replace it with the top card of the bystander stack. That card's insane! That card's absolutely insane in solo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. And then we're going to KO a card from our hand or discard pile. We're going to KO another one of these shield agents. And then we have 5 attack. I think we're going to take out this guy. No, we're going to take out the other one. So we're going to look at the top 2. I'll put him into my hand, and we'll just play him. It means I just don't draw him next turn, which is kind of nice. Okay, that was a great turn. That was a great turn. 3, 6. Evil card over here is a Scheme Twist. Everything costs... We have made no progress on Annihilus, though, which is a little bit unfortunate. We got to put a card on the bottom. I think it's going to be... We don't need 2 of these Invisible Womans. Okay. This hand kind of seems wild, to be honest. So we're going to... No, sorry. We're going to start here. And we're just going to make 2 attacks. So this guy, Annihilus, is currently at 10 attack. Can we get there this turn? I don't know. I'm not sure. So then we're going to play this. I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my deck. I'll KO 1 and put the other one back. So we're currently at 5 attack. We need to get 5 more. And I think that might be possible. So we're going to go like this. We're going to draw the top card of our deck and then put a card from our hand on top of our deck. We're going to put this shield agent back, leaving us at 1 currency. This is a woman at a time, so she's going to get zip-zopped over here, as you do when you get sent out of time. We're going to go to 6. And then we play 2 Fantastic Four characters, so we actually get enough that we can put 4 more damage into this. So we can spend 3. We have 3 from each of these, and we can go like that, which is enough to deal our first point of damage to our boy Annihilus. And let's see what his defeat thing is. The cost of each hero currently in HQ gets -2 this turn. Okay, that's not bad. I'm going to just buy this. Sweet. All right. Yeah. No, that was a very lucky one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So as you can tell from our deck, we don't have like draw power. We are drawing cards. We basically just have hand filter. Like we can filter our hand very well and just make sure we're getting what we want to get, right? So that's good. Let's see what we got here. 3 cards. Evil card for the turn is a Scheme Twist. Oh my god. Alright, so everything gets -1 this turn. Did I screw up last turn? Did he not have enough for me to deal damage to him? Did he get +1? I might have screwed up last turn. I'm just going to keep going forward, though, because I'm already, like, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. Alright, so we're going to draw a card, and then we're going to put a card back on top of our deck. And I think then we're going to do this sidekick. So we're going to draw 2 cards. And the sidekick can return. We're going to have a bunch of these women out of time this turn. Like, they're going to the... we're going to the moon. So he's -1 attack this turn. Sorry, this is money I have. But all these women out of times are over here. One of them is discarded, 2 of them are over here. Okay. So we'll look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll KO 1 and return the other. Get rid of one of these shield agents. Putting us at 3 attack. Alright, we're going to bring out this Avert Future Tragedy. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're going to kind of see what happens. We have 2 things, which is going to give us 6 money. And then we have this guy, which gives us an additional 2 attack. So we need to get to 9. So if we spend the 6 we get from this, we get to put this guy up to 9. So we're going to use this 5 to actually... So we're going to use 1 from this, I think. Reveal the top card of the deck. It's a Scheme Twist. Okay, so that's just life. That's just life. And then we're going to buy this Human Torch. Slip the Time Stream, Psylord. It's a 6-cost Fantastic Four red card. 3 money, focus 1, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get +1 attack and you may fight it this turn. Okay. And then we're going to just attack Annihilus. Alright. Check all Annihilation Wave villains in each other player's victory pile. The one worth the most VP enters the city. That player rescues it. We have no Annihilation Waves, so we just get this. And then we'll pass. Okay. Evil card coming up here was the Scheme Twist. So now he gets +1. So I'm just going to put this on him so I make sure I don't forget that this turn. I'm going to get you on the bottom. I don't think we need another one of you. Alright. Ooh, this hand's awful. Let's see if we can make it better, shall we? Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. But it does not... It does not Woman Out of Time itself. But we do get a look at the top 2 cards of our deck and KO 1 of them. So then we have 2, 3, oh, sorry. So we had 2, 4, 5. Everything costs 1 more this turn. So we have 6 attack. We're going to just defeat this Hand Ninja, putting us up to 6 buy power. Huh. I don't think we want to KO anything from our discard pile, so we're just going to buy another thing, I think. Thing is showing up. Thing is doing the job. Okay, 1. So now if you look at our deck, we basically only have 4 starting cards left. So in theory, we should start seeing things going to the moon here. And we're going to see how this Annihilus treats us. So we have 3 more Scheme Twists that we can see. And I think at this point now our deck's pretty good. We can use all of our money on focus as opposed to other stuff. 6. Evil card is Spider Slayer. So he gets +2 attack this turn. So then we start here. And I'm not going to use the money yet. I'm not going to use the money yet. But I am gonna... I think the better thing to do is to draw a card. And then we're going to put a card back on top of our deck. And then we're going to do this reprogram Doombot Legions. So we're going to forego the Woman Out of Time to instead look at the top two and KO that shield agent that we just put back there. Okay. So then we're going to go 2. And we had 6. So I'm pretty sure what we can do here, and it's gonna be pretty cool, I think, is we're gonna spend 6 to gain a wound, but get +6 attack. And then we're gonna spend 2 to KO up to 2 wounds from our hand and our discard pile to get rid of that. And then we're gonna spend 3 to get an additional 2 attack, which puts us up to 11. Which is not enough. So it's less cool than I thought because this guy has 12. But maybe we can spend 3 to defeat this guy. We can get a Woman Out of Time. So let's make a money. Then we'll draw a card and put 1 back. Just a little bit short. Just a little bit short on that. That's okay, though. That's okay. We can just go upward and onwards, right, chat? Upwards and onward. 3, 6. Scheme Twist. We are running out of time. There's a lot of cards left, but like we are looking like this could be a potential loss here. He gets -1 attack, though, this turn. So we can probably get to 9. He said, hoping and praying. All right, so we got a Woman Out of Time. Let's get a money. Draw a card. Let's put a card back. This guy gets us 3. We're going to get 3 attack from Sunspot here. He's not a Fantastic Four character, but he's here. He's having a great time with the party. He's just happy to be here. He's just having a good time. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another Woman Out of Time. I'm going to draw a card, and we're going to put this back. And then I think we're going to reprogram the Doombots. We're going to look at the top 2. I'm going to kill one of those shield troopers. So these guys put us up to 9. So we have enough to get a kill. We have enough to get a kill thanks to the negative pulse. But we want to see if we can do more. So we're going to reveal the top card of the villain deck. We haven't seen the bystander from here yet. It's a Master Strike. Uh-oh! I'm going to get 2 more attack. Not that it matters. But we're going to attack Annihilus. Alright. If this is not the final tactic, if Weaponized Galactus is in the city, he escapes. If he wasn't in the city and wasn't in any victory pile, then he enters the city from the villain deck and you shuffle the villain deck. We do not have Weaponized Galactus. Luckily, just because of the way that this one's designed by Solo, we don't have to deal with that. We don't play with his, we play with the henchman rules here. Okay. And we're going to call it there. 3. Okay. We have 2 Scheme Twists left in the deck. We have a Master Strike on top. How is our henchman situation looking? So we had 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 3 of those, 3 Master Strikes, 2 Scheme Twists, and a Bystander. Those are what we're currently still living with in our deck, in our villain deck. So it's getting spicy. It's I'm not 100% on the win. It's likely, but it's not 100% for sure. Okay. Evil card for the turn. It's the Master Strike. So with that one, is we reveal the top card of the villain deck. It's a Master Strike. Alright, so then this guy's going to, we're going to draw another Master Strike. He's going to do it again. It's a Scheme Twist. We resolve the Scheme Twist. This guy goes to 11 attacks. So we need to make 11 this turn. 6 cards left. 1 is a Scheme Twist in the deck. That's a little bit scary. 1, 2. Okay, we have to do this. We're going to start with a woman at a time. Time loop experiments. Gain 1. Discard this. We have to put a card from our hand back on top of our deck. It's going to be you. I think we're then going to do this. So we'll get 3 attack. We need 11. I'm looking at our hand and I don't think we're going to get there, to be honest. I'll draw a card, though, and see what we can change. I knew what it... Oh, no, sorry, I haven't done this this thing yet. So we'll trash this guy. Then we do this. She teleports. I think we want to try to just save damage for next turn if we can. Okay, we can start here. So we're going to spend 2 focus to look at the top card of the deck. It's a Spider Slayer. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. We have a turn coming up next turn. I think we just pass. I think we just pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, my cat's... What's wrong? He's yelling at me like he's dying. We got Spider Slayer, so this guy's going to go 2. Okay. Can we get there this turn? We need to get to 12? I don't know. Let's see. We'll draw a card. Put a card back. I suppose it's you. Then we draw a card. We put a card back. We'll just repeat the process. Okay. 2 money. That 2 money is helpful. So we're actually going to start here. We're going to look at the top card of the deck. We have what? 1 Master Strike left. It's a Hand Ninja. Okay, so we have another turn. Worst case, if things go south, we have another turn. Okay. So we get 2, 4, and then an additional 2. Sorry, that's supposed to be a thing. I am going to look at the top 2 cards, because I'm going to kill this other Shield Trooper. So now this sits us at 3. This gets us to 6. This gets us to 8. If we spend 3 focus, this goes up to 10. We can spend another 3 focus. That puts us up to 12. That is enough to defeat Annihilus a 4th and final time. All right, we did it. It was a little bit close call. I was a little bit nervous. I was actually quite nervous. But let's figure out our score, shall we? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're losing 24 points. 2, 3, 4, which is conveniently all of our Annihiluses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A very low-scoring game. Admittedly, a very low-scoring game, but I had a great time. It was wonderful to be back and playing some Marvel Legendary for YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more Marvel Legendary content, be sure to let me know in the comments or by liking the video. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great weekend, and as always, GG's.